Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason and today we're back with some more Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Last time we continued our trek along the coast here to make our way back towards civilization, raiding, we'll say, dungeons and places like that, trying to, we'll say, get some gold, so we can get rid of this nasty bounty on our head and, also see if we can get rid of the death warrant, because the guards want to kill us on sight. I stumbled upon this place called the Holamayan. There we go. Good job, Jason. Monastery. And, so far we've found an enchanter, which I don't believe is associated with the Mages Guild. And some other people who've been willing to, we'll say, part with some gold. Now, they all know that we're the notorious outlaw, but
what is this
right now
about?
I'm just trying to find people here who are willing to barter, people who can give us some gold. Cool, fishing pole.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Nope, it doesn't look like you can either. I'm just gonna continue moving, making my way up here. Just give me a look out, please. Thank you. Oh, and this sort of loops back around to where we were. Okay, so I guess we finished exploring. Now we did drop our skooma and our moon sugar down here at the entrance. So since we're done with the bartering, I think we'll go ahead and reclaim our stuff. There is a chest over there, though, in the corner. And, well, you know me. We've got to go ahead and take a look at what's in the chest. So let's go ahead and try and sneak around this guy. Oh, it's not even locked. Darn! I was hoping I could work on my security skill a little bit. I got a lot of potions here. Yeah, that's all right. We'll leave that be. We don't need any more stuff just sort of over-encumbering us. I'd go ahead and grab it in hopes of maybe selling some stuff, but I don't see the point of that because I don't know when we're going to come across someone else who can buy stuff from us. Well, actually, that's a lie. I do know. What the heck? No! What time is it? 9 a.m. Did I just happen to... Holy crap, I forgot. Is this what I think it is? This is what I think it is. This place only opens up between certain hours of the day. I'm closed in here. The time had just changed. Holy crap. Okay, so I'm actually sort of stuck in here. I could go ahead and, just wait. Oh, dang, I could just wait. Or I could see if there's anything else worth grabbing. I don't think there is. Alright, so I think we were just gonna have to use the waiting mechanic, to just sort of, twiddle our thumbs a little bit until, until it's time to leave. I don't think there's any...
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
Sure I do. It's nice and warm and toasties. Whoa, you got a nice stack of gold here. It'd be a shame if something would happen to it. Let's see here. He's staring right at me. I'm not gonna be able to get away with anything here. That's unfortunate. Alright, so you know what we're gonna do? Okay, he's looking away. I'm gonna check the other side of this room here and see if there's anything here that I could, maybe nab. We've got some alchemy ingredients over here. I'm pretty sure that none of these are really worth a whole lot. Well, we've gone ahead and we leveled up. And I'm pretty sure we can't rest in here. But I could be wrong, yeah.
Speak your needs.
I don't think there's any beds for, we'll say, travelers here. And everyone kind of doesn't like us, so... everyone's like, get out of here. We don't like you. Alright, we're gonna have to, we'll say wait. I can't remember when this thing actually opens up. Actually, we'll just rest 1 hour. We're outside. Yeah, we're technically outside, so we can rest here and level up. And then, we'll just slowly increment, the time up until, we can just leave. You have ascended to level 11. Being smart doesn't hurt, and a little luck now and then is nice, but the key is patience and hard work. And when it pays off, it's sweet. Awesome. So we're going to increase our speed. I think we're going to go speed, agility, and strength. There we go. Oh, wait, intelligence. What are you doing, dummy? Yeah, Yeah, we're gonna go with those. Those are our prime attributes. We should get those up first. Now it's good in early game to get your endurance up, but we're not doing anything that really gives us an endurance multiplier. Because basically your health gain per level is based on your endurance. So if you can get your endurance up high early in the game, you can increase your health increases per level by quite a bit. But that's not the type of character that we are. You know, let's see, we got 65 health, and yeah, that's not going to be going up very quickly. But you know, if we look at speed, that's our prime attribute, and that's because you know our short blade is we'll say. Governed by speed. Let's see what else is. I actually have an unarmored as a minor skill. Interesting. That's very interesting. Huh. I wonder if I should try some unarmored at some point. Anyways, all right, let's just get out of here. Let's I guess we'll rest. You know what? No, that's a waste of magic. I could be going ahead and sort of casting all kinds of crazy spells on myself. There we go. What do I want? I want to build up my illusion right now. Illusion would be great. Hide, which is pretty good. Invisibility. Is there anything else? Illusion light. Yeah, that's better. Night eye. There we go. That's illusion. Now night eye is a cost of 6, and that's kind of why I'm aiming for it. I wanted something that's low cost that I can cast a bunch of times. There we go. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and cast our spells a few times, and then we can just start resting. And basically what we're doing right now is we're grinding up our illusion magic skill. And because I know that we're going to be sitting here for a little while, and we're going to be sort of just recovering our magic anyways. So I figured, hey, well, why not? Why waste that time? So let's go ahead and just rest an hour. I'm just going to rest incrementally until we get this door to open. 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. There we go. Okay, so it opened up. Is it 6? I think it might be 6 o'clock. At night, and then 6 o'clock in the morning is when this thing goes up. Let's go ahead and actually just rest one more hour. Yeah, it's going down. So 6 o'clock. Oh yes, I remember. We will be coming back here at some point in the game. I totally remember this place now. That's cool that we happen to just come across it at just the right time. Oh, and there's like a little stone path that leads over to it. That's so cool. Oh, yes! I remember exactly what this place is. I remember exactly what this place is. Is that a ship? Oh, is this a fast travel option? No! Let's go ahead and talk to the lady here by the boat. Hi, how are you doing?
Outlander, what do you want?
Vevrana Aryan. You do offer traveling. I'm sorry, there must be some mistake. I'm not a gondolier or shipmaster. Really? Are you sure about that? I think you are. I could go ahead and try persuasion, but I suspect there's a different flag or something. Let's try. Let's just try bribing a bit. 64. No. One more time. 76. No. Alright, well, she likes me anyways, that's cool. Alright, so where do I want to go? I'm looking here at the map. I'm pretty sure I want to head straight south. If I'm going to be getting to where I think I want to be getting, we're going to go ahead and head straight south. So, that's where we're going to start swimming toward. Let me guess, slaughterfish? Yeah, probably. Now, I completely had forgotten that I had purchased a Night Eye spell. And next time we get into a dark area, I want to go ahead and use that Night Eye spell. Because, I've shown light up till now, my light spell, but I haven't had a chance to really show off the Night Eye spell, which works kind of differently. And it's, while I like the effect of the light spell, the Night Eye spell is probably going to be overall better and more desirable for, we'll say, everyone's viewing pleasure. So maybe when I get this price off my head, I can just go into a, you know, screw it, I'm leaving the rat meat. We'll say an enchanting extravaganza. And, because I know I got some names, some suggestions, for, oh, darn it, I could have sneaked. Yeah, I could have made my way up here and, okay, calm down, skeleton guy. So anyways, I could have, maybe after all this, I'll be able to sit down and, people had left some, suggestions for names, for different enchanted items, and that I haven't had a chance to use, but I know them. I've got them all listed here, and we're gonna go ahead and, make some, new enchanted items using some of these names. What have we got here? This is, Clairvaux Ancestral Tomb. No, you know what? We're not gonna go there. There's somewhere else I want to go. So we're gonna skip out on that tomb. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we have the money that we need to get rid of the bounty. I'm not sure. I can't remember if the price on my head is something separate altogether. But let's go ahead and let's kill the bug because, you know, I want to build up my my skills a little bit more. Might as well. And actually, that's a value of 50. Shock resin is worth something. Cool. Yeah, we'll just actually we're gonna forego the stealth option for a little bit here because I want to move around a little bit quicker. Do I want to head this way? Yes, I think I want to head this way. That's kind of cool. I don't think I don't recall spending a whole lot of time here. That's exactly what I wanted to see. If you look off in the distance, there's a statue, a really big statue over there. I figured, you know, we're in the neighborhood, and you know, I thought maybe we could go ahead and stop by there. And Jason, did you say you were trying to do like a role-playing thing where you weren't just using your knowledge of the game to randomly go to places? Yeah, but it is playing in character because I'm trying to stay out in the wilderness, away from people, so that I can, you know, stuff. It makes sense. Just leave me have this, please. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take out the scrib. I don't think we really need the stuff, but let's grab it anyways. Now, something over here. Now, remember those little worm things that sort of, I don't know how it bounce along the ground. They kind of make that sound when they come after you. This here is a larger version of, we'll say, one of that species. The small ones are called Aquama Foragers. This here is Aquama Worker. So what we have here is an egg mine. This is where the Aquama live. We're gonna go ahead and kill this Aquama Worker because I'm a heartless, cruel, fiendish person. And we're gonna just go ahead and eat the egg. Now, actually, this does remind me, though. I don't know how it reminded me, but it did. We're level 11. And I said I was going to be increasing my difficulty to be double that of my my level. So I increased the difficulty up to level we'll say difficulty 22. So hopefully that'll hopefully that won't be too bad on me. But maybe it'll maybe that'll help scale the difficulty a little bit, give me a bit of a challenge. So yeah, there's the statue, and this is where we want to go because this is a nice place. I like this place. You get something cool here. So we're gonna go ahead and run over here. I can't remember how to get in. I think there's a door somewhere here. And you know what? It's not like this area was completely obscured and it's like, oh wow, it's totally out of the way and you can't find it. It's actually on the physical map that comes with the game. It's like right there. It's like, well, I'll let the game tell you what the location is once we get in or get to it. Or is it? Oh, that's a cool sign. She's got the arms outstretched. We got the moon right above it. I don't know. That looks cool. I guess we should probably... Okay. It's probably down near the bottom. And... oh, screw it. Darn it. This is not where I want to be. Do I need to go up higher? I can't remember how to get in. Basically, it's the Shrine of Azura. There we go. Thanks, game, by just being you and not me being someone who remembers stuff. I now cannot give that grand reveal to anybody. But anyways, it's the Shrine of Azura, and we want to make our way in so that we can talk to Azura. But evidently I'm an idiot and just didn't see this door right here. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead inside. Shrine of Azura. All right. Wow, this looks really foggy in here. You know, I said we were going to go ahead and try the Night Eye spell. So 20 points for 30 seconds. We'll try it out just to see how that works. Or we won't because my fatigue is totally drained. Try it again. There we go. Illusion skill increased to 36. So there's not much of actually, it's not much of an improvement because there's like this weird haze in here. All right. Hi there, statue. How are you doing today? Good, I hope. Got a nice place here. Are you going to speak to me? I can't remember how this works. No, I think I need to interact with it. Okay. Let's walk up and interact with the Shrine of Azura. Or Statue of Azura. We're in the shrine. Right.
You have come here for a reason, though you may not know what it is. Sheogorath and I have made a wager. He contends that solitude causes madness, while I maintain it allows for solace and meditation. To test this, I sent one of my priestesses to live alone on an island north of Daggerfall. If she can live there for 100 years, continuing her life of prayer, my theory will be proven. If not, Sheogorath wins our wager. The time has almost passed, and she remains steadfast. But Sheogorath has tried to sway the decision in his favor. Travel there, rid the island of his minions, and bring back proof of his meddling. Do not disturb the wise woman, though, as that would void our wager. Serve me, and I will reward you well.
Your journal has been updated. This is interesting. This is like one of the only fully voiced quests or interactions that you're actually given in the game here. So, we need to go ahead. We need to go to an island near Daggerfall and get rid of the all of the Daedra that she pronounced it actually very differently than I've heard most people say it. Sheogorath. But anyways, we want to go there and slay, we'll say, whatever crap he sent over there. And as she said, she will reward us well. And she's not kidding. She will. So I don't know where Daggerfall is. Well, this is problematic. I should probably break up my map because I'm like, I don't know where this is. Give me a second, people. Great. Just great. Daggerfall is all the way up here. Up in the top part of Vardenfell. Alright, well, that's gonna take us a while. Well, at least we got the quest. You know, at least we got this quest, and, we can, we'll say, cash in on that, at some point. But for the time being, I guess we're going to continue along the coast. We will eventually make our way up there. We will eventually continue, we'll say, complete that quest. You know, that's a reason for us to go ahead and go off the beaten path again. So that's cool. Let's see, just Night Eye. There we go. See, Night Eye basically illuminates everything. You know, there's not really a sort of a distance restriction on it. It just kind of lights everything up so that you can just sort of see. It's a little bit more like, we'll say, like night vision. It's just as if you were able to see everything a lot brighter. Which I suppose would probably be better than just using the light. But see, the thing is, I like having some shadows. I like having that atmosphere. I find, like, when you get everything is too lit up and too bright and too blam, because that's a good way of describing stuff, is blam. I find it just sort of it washes out things and it kills the mood. It's like, man, I want the mood, you know. Restore fatigue. Let's go ahead and drink that and switch to maybe Last Wish, because I'm about to get into a fight with 2 Kagudi, and I want to make sure that I will survive this fight. They're running at me in slow motion again, as they are known to do. Great, great. Chanthrax Blight. Just what I wanted. I wanted a disease. Great. And let's drain my fatigue by eating this stupid thing. Why not? Okay. Do I have a cure blight disease? Agility and speed, my prime attributes. Holy crap, they really did take a hit, didn't they? Okay, I have a cure common disease spell. Oh, crap. Please tell me I've got something that'll cure blight disease. There we go. Potion of cure blight disease. I got 3 of them. Sweet. And that's just drain fatigue from the Kagudi hide. Awesome. Alright. I was scared for a bit there. Like, darn it. No! Alright, we got a rat over there. Let's open up the fight with some throwing stars. Just because, you know, they're taking up weight and I might as well use them, and why not? Oh. Hello, Cliff Racer. Oh, no. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, and I missed. I wonder if I could punch the rat. I guess my hand-to-hand is not that bad. I was able to land a punch or 2. There we go, another one. And right now somebody's looking at the screen going, what just happened? Jason's decided to start punching a rat. You know, this thing's probably a diseased rat, Jason. You're gonna contract something else from punching this rat and letting it hit you. Yeah, but I like hand-to-hand. I like the idea of training that up. You know, see, look, my hand-to-hand increased to 7. Actually, I do like the idea of increasing my hand-to-hand skill. But, you know, maybe not, now is not the time to do that. Maybe now is the time to just deal with the stupid rat and, you know, be on your way. Diseased rat. Alright. I also gotta be careful, because even after you, you kill a diseased animal, when you check its inventory, you have a chance of contracting the disease. Oh, screw it. Alright, come on, Cliff Racers. I'm not sneaking anymore. I know you guys want to attack me. Come on, let's do this. Yeah, I don't know how, we'll say, difficult the game will be with that, we'll say we'll say the 22 setting. It doesn't seem like it, you know, I don't think it's going to do a whole lot, but it'll at least keep things maybe somewhat scaled. Because think about this, I've been playing this game at a difficulty of 20 this entire time. And I'm actually kind of curious to see how easy this would be at a difficulty of 0, you know, at the default game difficulty level. That's typically how I played it before, was just at default. I didn't like playing around with difficulty settings before, but I don't know, I guess I'm gonna maybe I don't want to attribute it entirely to Dark Souls. Actually, I'm not going to attribute it at all to Dark Souls. You know, I've been playing Dark Souls, and I like the challenge in the game. But I don't want to say it's because of Dark Souls that I've turned up the difficulty on my Elder Scrolls games, because I have done that. I did that a little bit in, say, Skyrim. I think it's more so I've developed a taste for more difficult games, and then as a result, well, maybe not as a result. Well, actually, yeah, as a result, I wanted to try Dark Souls. So, Dark Souls was more so, we'll say, a symptom of my, we'll say, my desire to get into, say, harder games, than it was an actual cause of it. And, so yeah, I was just, we'll say, back in the day, I was like, whatever, I really just liked feeling like I was completely unstoppable. But now I'm kind of like, yeah, let's go ahead and increase the difficulty. And the nice thing about increasing the difficulty is that as I, you know, as I'm getting stronger, it means that, you know, enemies are dying in fewer hits. It actually is, it's interesting here. Okay, let's talk difficulty here. I've actually criticized the difficulty settings in the Elder Scrolls games before because I feel like they are it's terrible. It's a terrible way of adjusting difficulty level. It basically just changes your damage modifiers, right? You know, you do less damage, the enemies do more damage, and that's basically all it really changes. You know, in essence, I think Morrowind might be a little bit different. It might change a couple different things, but for the most part, yeah, that's basically it. That's all it does. I've criticized that. I'm like, that's terrible. Now, at the same time, it kind of works. It kind of works not as a, you know, I set the difficulty level and then just go ahead and play the game, but it works in the sense that the way the leveling system works in the Elder Scrolls, where you know, you level up by doing things more frequently, it means that you're swinging that sword more. It means that you're hitting the enemies more, you're taking more hits. Actually, you're probably taking fewer hits. Oh, actually, maybe my point is incorrect here, because you die quicker. But then again, if they're alive longer, then, you know, you're probably healing more, but you probably are still ultimately taking more hits. So there we go. Either way, I guess my point does kind of stand. So by increasing the difficulty level, it does have that impact of, since there's no experience points necessarily in the game, what it does do, though, is that it allows you to, I don't want Swift Swim, I want Water Walking. Do I have Water Walking? I do have Water Walking. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and restore our, where's our fatigue? I know I've got a ton of fatigue potions. And then we're gonna go ahead and just cast Water Walking, because I don't feel like, having to deal with anything underwater right now. I just want to run across the water. Oh, there's a cool little location over there we can go ahead and take a look at. Anyways, so you know, in you know, some games with a higher difficulty level, you'll get more experience points, and you kind of get that sort of same effect with Elder Scrolls games when you increase the difficulty level because of, we'll say, the extra, we'll say, hits required. Now, that's only for combat, unfortunately. You know, all your other skills don't really factor into that. You know, you're not, you know, locks don't become any harder, and, you know, sneaking doesn't really become any harder. Nothing really becomes any harder except for the combat. And I think, you know what, maybe if the multiplier was applied more across the board, you know, not just for combat, but, you know, maybe there's a multiplier that increased the lock levels, you know, on everything in the game, you know, something like that. That would be cool. That's something I could get behind, because it's increasing the difficulty across the board. You know, why is the difficulty slider only for difficulty in combat? What if, let's say, you know, you're I don't know, you want to challenge with, like I mentioned before, lock picking. Or what if you find, you know, your sneaking is just way too overpowered? You know, why couldn't you just, I'm missing way too much. I need to, restore my fatigue a bit. You know, why can't you, you know, increase the difficulty level so that you can, I broke my weapon. Awesome. Last Wish still has some charges. Cool. You know, why can't you increase the difficulty level so that you can have a greater challenge from your sneaking, you know? So it's not so broken and you're like, oh, look, I just, you know, I just walked straight up to a guy and backstabbed him in the face. You know? It doesn't really make any sense. What have we got over here? That looks like a town. Looks more like a settlement to me. Oh, hi, guy. We're just gonna... Oh, our item doesn't have enough charge. There we go. Yeah. Do we want to go there? Yes! There might be people there who will sell to us. And that would be good. So let's run on over there and aggro all of the cliff racers. Actually, it just occurred to me that if there are guards there to cross the water, we're gonna have to sneak across the water. So we'll need to use water walking, and Yeah, so we'll have to use water walking and sneak to get over there without being spotted. Because we have to avoid guards at all costs. Guards are basically just enemies, and I don't want to kill them because, one, I don't want to drive up my bounty. I'm not sure if that would drive up my bounty because they're technically attacking me first, but I don't even want to chance it. It's not in character either for the character I'm playing, so you know, I don't want to be killing guards. You know, that's as far as, you know, she's concerned. You know, why kill these people who are just doing their jobs? You know, life is sacred, but you know, the coin in their purses isn't so sacred that you know, I can't dip my hand in there. Where are we? This looks like an interesting place. I see some signs over there. So there's one person walking around. I don't think that's a guard, but it could be. Because this has got a very strong, we'll say, Telvanni vibe to it, so I'm going to assume Tel Branora. Yeah, this is a town, and those are definitely guards. Well, there's at least one guard there I can see. Okay, so there is a path in, but they've probably got a guard by the entrance. I wonder if I could sneak into the town. You know what, guys? I'm gonna have to save that for next time, because I am actually out of time for today. So we're gonna go ahead and end things here. Next time, we're gonna go ahead and try to sneak into Tel Branora to try to sell some loot. Maybe we'll catch the boat somewhere on our path, or maybe we'll just skip across these islands and meet another interesting person or character. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. If you like the video, you like the content, and you would like to see more of it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, go ahead and leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.